What up, boys, and welcome back to another gold making video. So ever since I started making content like, I don't know, 6 7 years ago, the most asked question has always been, student, what is the best way to make gold? And it's always the same boring answer on, it really depends what realm you play on, what region you play in, like what day of the week it is, what hour of the day it is, and all of that, because they change constantly, and the best gold farm can never exist for very long. It's all about finding that niche, like that thing that works on your realm, and that's going to do you well for a certain amount of time. But then most likely people are going to catch on, and you're going to have to move on to another item or a different farm, right? But I also get asked what are my favorite solo farms, because the majority of people, they don't want to depend on others when they gold farm, and it can be hard to find people to play with. So a lot of people, a lot of my viewers, they want to depend on themselves only. They want to solo farm. So I've been asked a lot recently, what are my top 3 solo farms that people can do? Now, even though these farms are really good on my realm, you should do some research on your realm to see if the market are flooded with these items and prices are super bad, because it can definitely it can be different in your realm. Like, it can be really good in my realm, but it can suck on your realm because there's too many people doing the same farms. But this video is dedicated to 3 of the farms that's currently working out really well on my realm on this moment. And basically, when one of them or 2 of them or all of them start to suck, I just move on to some of the other solo farms that I have. And if you guys want to see like the complete list of all the solo farms that I do recommend you guys to do, you should definitely look into buying the 0 to 10 million gold guide, and make sure you use the code Shadowlands, and you'll get it for 50% off. So you can pick that up down below in the description. And also, quick reminder, if you guys are planning on playing Classic TBC, which launches in like roughly 3 weeks, then make sure to check that out as well. Link down below in the description. But the farms that we're talking about today, and the first one is Fellslate and Laystone mining. So I do it in Suramar. The place is crowded, and my favorite thing about it is that, like, it's actually there's way more stuff to do on a Legion mining farm than on a lot of the others, because there's so many deposits or veins or seams. Like, if you guys can take a look at my minimap right now, there's 5 of them within reach, like 5 spawns within reach. And it's constantly like this. Like, you can barely move before another deposit pops up. So you can easily farm a lot of these guys. You can get like 1600 plus Laystone, a bit less Fellslate, like 600 plus Fellslate. And then also, if you have the I don't think I have it on me right now, but there's this item, this mana thingy, that you can track the mana crystals in the ground. You can pick those up and sell those as well. But I'm going to leave all the original videos, the how-to farm videos on these farms down below in the description. But that is my number 1 farm. The market value on something like Laystone is like 15 gold. Sometimes they sell it for as high as 25 gold each. And when you're getting 1600 of them, it adds up to a decent amount of gold. And that's not counting the Fellslate and the mana shards and whatnot. So definitely a really good farm. That's like my number 1 farm right now. And then my second farm is something as easy, it's also mining, but something as easy as mining for Saronite and Titanium. So I usually use Wintergrass, but if there's like an ongoing battle going on or a competition, I do it in Ice Crown, and it's extremely good. Extremely good. I always make sure that I melt the Saronite and the Titanium into bars and then sell it. Usually sells faster and gives me a higher gold per hour, and you can expect to get roughly 260 Saronite bars, that's like after they've been melted, and like 35 titanium bars, but there's obviously going to be some RNG involved. So that nets me a lot of gold, and I can never keep it up on the auction house before I have to go and restock it. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, the next farm that I will also leave a link to down below in the description, it's a farm that takes place in Kalimdor. It's not a mining farm, it's actually a skinning farm. And that's skinning the baby crocodiles down in Uldum. I featured this spot like 1,000 times. And I don't think people realize how good of a farm it is. Some people do, and they obviously do the farm constantly. But it's very important that you guys talk to Sidormi to get phased back to like the oldum, so you're not doing the wrong version, because you're not going to be able to see the baby crocs if you're in the wrong version. But I'm leaving a more detailed video to that down below. But it's basically farming for a savage leather that you turn into heavy savage leather that you can then turn into pristine hide. And on top of that, you're having a poach of treasure finding on, so you're also getting every single volatile in the game. You're getting like the Purium ore, Elementium ore, and all of the good stuff. It's a really, really great farm, and those are the top three performing steady gold farms. I say steady because it's like the material farms that gives me the highest gold per hour right now that I can do solo is currently these three farms. Now, making a video on it might change that, but it's all good. I got a giant list of other farms that I can do. And hopefully this video was helpful for some of you guys and answered like a question that I've been asked a lot recently. And if you guys got any further questions, just leave them down below in the comment section. And I always do my absolute best to answer every single one of you guys. But that was it for today's video. So if you want more of these videos, then just like the video, and it's going to give me a good indication that you want me to keep on making this sort of video. But that's it for now. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Until then, bye-bye.